Hello, and welcome to the week ahead for the 24th to the 30th of July, 2023. Like, it's almost August. Phew, slow down time. We can't handle it. Okay, I'll get straight in and share my screen. Amazing. All right, so heading into this week on Monday, we have the sun freshly in Libra, bringing us up, giving us some joy and creativity back into our lives. So very good. And we also have a Libran moon now ruled by Venus retrograde. All right, what's this mean? With Venus retrograde, we're radically reassessing our life choices. With the sun in Leo, we're actually looking for the joy in our lives again. So with the moon in Libra, we're looking at our partnerships and where we interact with people and making choices based on whether, these interactions are satisfying or not. Now, as the week grows, we've got Mercury coming up to join Venus and in her retrograde phase. So this week is so much about thinking, like we're really observing our environment and giving it a good hard look at and thinking like, am I satisfied? Am I happy? Am I putting my own needs aside for other people? That Libran polarity. Mars in Virgo there is doing some really critical analysis of the situation as well. So Mars in Virgo is being ruled by Mercury in Leo. So, again, he's looking at things as in, am I experiencing the lighter side of life, or is this just dreary and mundane? So now in another part of this day, we've just had that fresh Sun opposition Pluto. So we might also be seeing a new layer of hurt. All right. So we've been doing a lot of work on ourselves recently, and we're all like, yay, things are changing. But maybe something else is coming up that was just deeper below the surface. So, again, Venus is stationary and retrograde now, and she's just becoming a little bit more observant. She wants things to change. So just be prepared for those not so obvious things to come up as well. Okay, now let's go to Tuesday. All right, so Tuesday. Tuesday, we are continuing on with that identifying new things to work on theme. We have a square to Pluto at about lunchtime. So, that might be the time when the lid is lifted off something, and the moon is also coming up to conjunct the south node. So this is where we are like seeing the codependency in relationships, seeing where we're allowing other people to make choices for us and we don't like it. Yeah, we're like, I'm quite capable to stand up on stage and do this for myself. Yet for the longest time, we might have just been in a pattern of a holding pattern. I'm not gonna rock the boat because I don't want the drama. Well, Venus in Leo loves drama, and Mercury coming up to conjunct her is making her think louder. Okay, so let's go forward to Wednesday. It's going to be a pretty fast one this week. All right, Wednesday. Oh, juicy. The moon goes into Scorpio at 2:56 a.m. So we wake up and, the last couple of days, we're seeing some new things pop up. And the Scorpio moon is allowing us to go deep. All right. The analogy that I've written for today is, let's get our cave exploration outfit on. Let's pack ourselves a backpack full of supplies, torches, muesli bars, water, whatever you need to sustain yourself. Maybe your therapist's phone number, or, I don't know, meditation music, something to keep you calm, but allow you to explore these pricklier topics. Okay. So because the moon in Scorpio is being ruled by Mars in Virgo. All right. So again, with the critical analysis, Now, the moon is going to be squaring the sun first thing in the morning. So there's some tension, right? And then by 9:30, the moon is going to be sextiling Mars. So it gives us the drive and enthusiasm to actively engage in this exploration. All right. Now, by 2:30, there's a trine to Saturn, which just means that if we are prepared to actually do the exploration, cavers, man, they go deep, they go hard. It's a physical thing. So for us to actually engage in this exploration, we've got to do the work. This whole period of time is about doing the work. All right. So, like I said, around 2:30. So we have the dissatisfaction in the morning, we have the drive later on, and then by the afternoon, we might actually see some rewards for the effort that we're putting in. Okay. So now that was at 2:30. By 5:30, there's another experience where we might just need to adjust our course a little bit. All right, so we've gone into the cave, maybe we've come up against a huge big stalactite, and we need to just do a little bit of a course correction. The effort is still required and the rewards will still be there when you've done the job. Okay, so let's go into Thursday. All right, now Thursday, still got the Scorpio moon. There's going to be an opposition to Uranus early in the morning, 9 o'clock. All right, so that course correction that we did on Wednesday afternoon, we might just get another opportunity to change our trajectory because new information has come in. Now, there's also a square to Hygeia. That new information might even just be a realization from ourselves that something doesn't feel right or something doesn't feel good. And in order for us to feel good, which is the purpose of all the thinking and reviewing we're doing, we, might just act accordingly around that 9:30 mark. Now, in the afternoon on Thursday, there is an inconjunct to Chiron and Hygeia. So here is another situation where there's also a square to Mercury and Venus. So the moon, our emotions, are going to be in a more sensitive area where, we're making all these adjustments and we're uncovering all these new layers of experiences that we need to explore. Same goes for Thursday afternoon. We might just get another thing where we're like, oh, okay, I can do this. I can work with this. Let's just try something different. So Thursday's all about feeling and trying a new thing. Okay. Yes. So let's go into Friday. All right. So Friday morning is when we have the exact, sorry, I'll just go to Friday. Now, Friday morning is when we have that exact conjunction of Mercury to Venus retrograde. All right. So that's at like 1 a.m. So now it's forming, Venus and the Mercury is forming the point of the yod, or that finger of God aspect, where the universe is like, this is the thing you need to be working on. Now, Mars is there, but he's not actually conjunct. It's like, he's already down the next block. His input hasn't been important, but these two have stopped and they're really like considering things strongly. Now, there's a beautiful sextile there to the south node, so we understand what it is we need to release, or we understand what our part was in the scenario. So therefore, we're not blaming. It's not a blame game. It's about accepting self-responsibility. All right. So there's a beautiful trine here to Chiron. Oh, sorry, to the north node. All right. So we accept our part and we take responsibility, and we then choose to move forward. We choose to release things into the past. All right. It's also part of this bigger Pluto-Neptune sextile that's happening, where everybody is evolving so much spiritually. There's so much transformation over the next couple of years. So again, we don't have to, do all the things right now. We just have to be aware. take responsibility, choose to make change. All right. So now at 10:42 a.m. on Friday, the moon is going to move into Sagittarius. So there's going to be an expansion of our understanding of the situation. So, it's all lining up. When you accept the truth of the matter, no matter how uncomfortable it is, it's, it's the truth. Your truth is different to someone else's truth. So, we're just aiming for you to be as honest as you can with yourself and everybody around you. Okay. So yeah, that heart-head balance might be the thing that you find difficult today. But ultimately, life still keeps moving. Okay, now let's go into Saturday. All right, beautiful. Mercury moves into Virgo. Mercury rules Virgo, so our minds are going to be entering a very logical, statistic-orientated analysis and organization of your life and its purpose and how you function and do things. All right, so bonus. Now, later on in the month, Mercury actually does go retrograde here, so heads up. Now is a great time to be doing, we've just passed tax time. If you haven't gotten to those receipts and all of your accounts yet, then Saturday might be a great day to go get your shoebox out and at least start the organizing process. All right. Like I said, tax times are great during Mercury retrograde, So, like I said, it's time to organize, analyze, and start to move forward with the confidence that you can do these things. All right. So that was pretty much it for Saturday. Now, Sunday. Sunday is actually a great day. We've still got this Sagittarian moon in the morning, so we can still have a good understanding of things. Like I said, if you do get the shoebox out to organize your tax receipts, then maybe you can see a pattern emerging. Maybe, maybe things just make a little bit more sense. However, when the moon goes into Capricorn at 1:45 on Sunday afternoon, it's going to offer you a beautiful space for contemplation. Okay. Even if it is just getting your week ahead. So from the 31st onwards, like I don't know, get a whiteboard, get a piece of paper, rule up your days and start to plan out things so that these new endeavors that you're wanting to move forward with don't overwhelm you. Choose your 7 days, only plan for 3 things in a day. Progress can be slow. All right. So Saturn, which is ruling the moon, just wants steady, logical, pragmatic progress. All right. Just do your best. And like I keep saying, don't overwhelm yourself. Okay. Be serious about your approach and know that you deserve this success. That sun in Leo, all our creativity is flowing. We've got these grand ideas. Venus and her reassessment of her life choices. When Venus goes past this point later on in September, that might be the time where we can actually see the progress that we have made in the time in between. All right. So again, don't get overly critical with Mercury and Mars in Virgo. There might be a tendency to be like quite rigid in your thinking. All right. But again, steady progress is better than no progress if you are overwhelmed. Okay. So much quicker than last week. Much quicker than last week. And so I hope this helps you get through your week. And if you would like some more assistance, then please come and join me at Lifetime to Level Up on Facebook. Just click come here and I'll let you in. Now, I have been very busy doing Venus retrograde readings for people. So if you are feeling that radical reassessment of your life choices and you would like some extra layers of understanding on top of that, then please reach out to me. You can go to bridgetsastrology.com.au or just find me on Facebook. Click click, hey, help me, and I will come to your aid. So until next week, thank you so much, and I'll see you later.